This swarm also misses.
Ah! Jeez.
At least you got the hit points.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. Okay, that's it for him.
Winter is splashed for 2 necrotic damage, still has plenty of temporary despair.
That would have been just enough to kill him.
Would it?
He only had 2 hit points before.
Well, looks like you saved Winter. Lazy wrecked. Would've let him die.
I think Coltane is gonna be happy that Rek did not use his last healing word on Winter.
Pretty happy.
Winter's
Might I
up.
suggest a nimble strike?
This guy is still here.
You should quarry him.
Yes. Yes, I shall. Winter's
Dig
going
out
to
giant hunks of him. Build
quarry
castles.
this bloody goblin that's standing next to him. And shift upwards onto this dead goblin. And I'll do a twin strike, where if the first arrow kills the bloodied goblin, the second arrow will go towards the warped goblin above him.
Above him?
Yeah, it was
The
wrong
one
there.
the one behind the pillar?
There's a
No,
pillar
there's one
there?
to the top.
Directly above
No.
him. Like,
Oh, Nima can't see it. That's why.
all right.
Nima can't see it because of the pillar and it's blocking her view.
okay, yeah. Anyway, voila.
Oh, I thought you were saying above the goblin, not above Winter.
Oh, bother. 17 for 8, and then a fumble.
Hey, Nima,
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's your Oath of Enmity target.
it is. But it's only that roll that could be re-rolled.
Eh, Winter, you have Elven accuracy, right?
Can't use it.
What?
It's true.
Cannot use encounter attack powers because I'm got that thing on me.
Oh, I see. Alright, well, I'm not sure whether or not it's worth re-rolling that roll. Is it? What do you think?
Rerolling the fumble?
The first one. Because you can't re-roll the fumble because the fumble was not against my Oath of Enmity.
Yeah. What do you mean it wasn't?
No, they're both against your oath. He said that if it kills
Oh,
the first one,
okay.
then the second arrow will go to the top.
Well, in that case... That.
Okay. So I'll just do it again, but we use the first roll for the second roll replacement.
Sounds good.
It's an 18. Which I assume is a miss.
The arrow misses.
Not
Well,
my
it could be
day.
worse.
And then Winter dazes himself.
Wait, no, not... No. I
It's
thought
the
he was
second.
re-rolling the second attack.
Yeah.
Okay, then he doesn't daze himself.
That was the whole point.
Now it's wrecked, I guess.
Someone should kill the mini-me's before they cause trouble.
Oh yes, it is
There are
right.
many use.
Well, the minions.
So wrecked will shift first. He's gonna provoke from the bloodied goblin there, because he's gonna cast something. He has +4 to AC bonus from his feet for attacks of opportunity when he's casting.
Rect not afraid to provoke this encounter, and he dodges the axe.
Yeah. He'll cast Sacred Flame on the goblin at the bottom. (18) versus reflex for 9 points of radiant damage.
The goblin is seared.
Yes. He'll give 5 temporary hit points to Coltane.
Sweet.
I don't think I can do anything else, though. Yeah. And it's over.
I don't like it when you say it that way.
I'm just afraid that they might close the gap between me and you, which they probably will.
This goblin misses Coltane. This goblin moves to flank Coltane.
I'm surrounded!
His axe chops into Coltane for 8 damage, Coltane down to 27 out of 55.
Sorry,
And
what?
8 damage on Coltane. And this one seems to be regenerating.
You're lagging.
Seems to have recovered.
Recovered? Bloody hell.
You were, choppy.
Am I still choppy?
No,
Sounds
it's
better.
good now.
Alright. Another eye bolt shoots out and strikes Wintier for 8 damage. Wintier down to 18 out of 50. With now being flanked by 4 of these goblins, Coltane's guard is starting to slip as another axe comes in and chops the man for 12 damage. Coltane down to 15 out of 55. This goblin moves over here and attacks Corvus. Flails him for 3 damage. Corvus still has plenty of temp. This one flails Coltane for 4 damage. Coltane down to 11 out of 55. And that ends round 5. On to round 6. Nima, she takes some necrotic damage, but her temp HP will soak it up, and it's only 1 point.
Alright. Nima will attack her oath with overwhelming strike. Alright. That's
Oof.
probably not a hit, so she's gonna use Elven Accuracy. And that's a 30.
It's a little
with a hit
better.
of 15. She's going to
That's 30 with a hit of 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. So she's going to
Nima
shift.
re-bloodies it.
She'll shift here and move. Yeah.
You're gonna let them flank you?
No, because that's part of her attack. She'll shift back here. So that we now have a line and Coltane can walk through the line if he needs to. At least that's my logic. I don't know if that's actually sound or not.
We'll just roll with it.
Yeah, that's all she can do.
And that's all she wrote. This goblin tries to flail Coltane. And hits Coltane for 4 damage. Coltane down to 7 out of 55. An eye-beam shoots out at Wintier, but he's finally able to resist the effects of the memory rip.
Oh, thank goodness.
How is it? It's always shooting at Wintier.
Because they know.
Because Wintier's been psychically insulting the pillars.
The Warp Goblin charges Corvus and flails him for 4 damage. Corvus still has 10 HP to spare. Coltane takes damage from the Necrotic Pillar, 2 damage, Coltane down to 5 hit points. Coltane
He's gonna
is
shoot
up.
me with a laser too? Oh, good. Coltane is going to use his Dwarven Chainmail. Hooray.
Coltane back up to 18 out of 55.
Coltane will then shift to his northwest. As a minor action, he will use Stand Tough. And it's not put in properly. Me and each ally in burst 5 gets to regain 14 hit points.
Nice.
That's every ally.
That's every ally.
Yay.
Nice.
No one is bloodied anymore.
And then Coltane shall use... well, that's not going to help anyone, so he'll use a basic melee attack against the goblin to his north. And he'll fumble.
Corvus recovering from his fumble. Oh wait, did Corvus fumble or is he under the effects of the pillar?
He's under the effects of the pillar, that's all.
Gotcha. And he gets splashed for 2 necrotic damage, and now no longer has any temporary hit points. Still at 40 out of 53 though.
Right. I have to deal with the 2 guys on top though.
Use that attack that hits both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the thorns. He's gonna shift. So now he's gonna shoot and provoke from only one of the two.
Flails him for 3. Corvus down to 37 out of 53.
Huh. I think this will actually hurt himself. Because Thorn Cloud Shot says, the attack creates a zone of burst when centered on the target. The zone lasts until the start of your next turn. Any creature that ends its turn within the zone takes poison damage equals to the wisdom modifier. So I want to shoot the one Winter. Winter actually can take it now. So I'll hit the one here.
Also, hopefully he won't end his turn in it.
Yeah, and I
point
hope
again?
that he won't.
So that's going to be what size of a burst?
Burst 1, centered on the target. Yeah. So everywhere. Yeah. Well, it's if it hits, right?
The burst is conditional. Okay.
Well, 28. Yeah, it hits. And 11 points of damage on the target. The green zone.
Thorn-covered vines sprout up from the ground around the enemy and give him such bad poison ivy that he dies.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Wintier splashed by the pillar for 3 damage. He's down to 29 out of 50.
Doug?
He's dead.
Yeah?
He took the damage.
Just making sure.
Because I didn't sigh that time.
Maybe, but also because you've been a little distracted.
But I took the damage right away.
Kill him! Kill him! And then run away!
What does Wintier do?
Warped goblin that is above him shouldn't need to be quarried. But it is the nearest one and it's the only one he can quarry.
There's one right next to you.
Oh,
And it's
that
still
one's
your
not
quarry.
dead.
He's very not dead.
Where to run?
Take your chances with the one to
Okay.
your north.
I'm gonna shift here and then nimble strike away from the one to the north. So the shift, mark as a quarry. And then a nimble strike shift. Flablad!
You know the zone is dangerous, right?
Yeah.
What?
The
That
green zone? That's poisonous.
To everyone.
Oh.
I'd suggest
done.
taking the,
Where was he gonna move anyway? Wherever he moved, he'd still be in it.
Yeah, except the
Oh.
goblin would have hurt him less than the green zone.
well, the green zone is 3. So it's
Okay,
the same as the
goblins would have hurt
goblin.
him on par with the zone.
He might have missed.
Well, what's done is done. Hopefully the goblin's dead.
He should be pretty dead.
Winter's arrow
Bonus
strikes
6.
true and fells the goblin.
Maybe I'll use an action point.
You would regain hit points if you did.
That's a good idea.
Yes. Action point away.
7 hit points healed.
Winter back up to 36 out of 50.
If I'd nimble striked one south, I could then do another nimble strike south again. Instead, I can only move
Which isn't bad.
to Corvus.
Move further back so that the melees can take the spots.
Like that?
Yeah.
Wrecked. Splashed for 5 damage. Wrecked still has plenty of temp to spare. And he's maxed as well.
Literally.
You
That
better
is
run
true.
away then. You wouldn't want to get hurt more.
Yep, I'm gonna cast something. I'll take the AOO from the guy first.
He misses.
That feat is coming really handy right now. Sacred Flame on the target at the bottom here. .24 versus reflex for 8 points of damage. Coltane gets 5 temporary hit points.
The goblin is seared.
I need them. I need them all.
And then Wrecked will move back into the original room. Yeah, he's gonna go all the way there. Okay, and I gotta go, so you guys take over.
Have a good night. Who would you like to control, Wrecked?
Nick.
When Dave gets back. What? Now I can't use any powers. I'm level 1.
CJ, you'll tell Nick about the new healing stuff?
What is that? It adds
my
defense as well?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, my healing word is now 3d6, because it boosted.
Alright, and Doug, you want Corvus?
Sure.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, Dave.
Night.
Good night.
Oh, I didn't realize the healing word was even more ridiculous.
Well, that's why I didn't want to use it on Winter, because I expected one of the tanks to get massacred at some point.
Coltane is dazed right
It
now,
It could
right?
still happen.
Yes, he's dazed. Yeah, look at them all running past me. So isn't there a goblin there?
Are they flanking because they're a diagonal?
There's no one
Oh,
here.
they're dead.
Oh no, I meant sorry, on me, like through the corner.
Yeah, but you got cover on this side of the corner.
But does that give the other guy,
Yeah,
Yes.
it's still flanking.
huh?
This goblin takes advantage of Coltane's temporary lapse in defense, sneaks up behind him, and slashes him in the back for 12 damage. Those temporary hit points came right on time. Coltane down to 25 out of 55. This one takes a swing at Coltane, but misses. He then shifts over. This pillar shoots at Corvus, striking him for 7 damage. Corvus down to 30 out of 53.
Which is you, by the way. Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, sorry. Never
You
mind.
give me time to click, man.
This goblin tries to swing at Coltane, but does not get through the dwarven chainmail.
The dwarven blacksmith would be so proud.
This one tries to flail Coltane.
Man.
And succeeds. That's 3 damage on Coltane. Coltane down to 22 out of 55. Round 7. Nima is up.
Alright, Nima will attempt to use Overwhelming Strike on her oath. That's a 24 with a hit of 11.
Nima's axes taste blood again.
Delicious.
She'll shift there to try to hold the passage open for Coltane. And I guess that's all.
Oh wait, there's someone already there.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
This one moves around and strikes at Coltane.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
No, it
Why
moved
would
around
you do
the
that?
other way.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see because map tool's being unkind.
Fortunately, as Coltane is parrying with Soul Harvest against these attacks, Soul Harvest's butt hits this guy in the face, dazing him.
He dazedly wanders over there.
An I-beam shoots out at Corvus, but Corvus fights it off. And Coltane finally recovers from his daze after what seemed like an eternity.
There were many attacks. Alright, Coltane is going to use Wolfpack tactics against the bloodied goblin, allowing Nima to shift to his north. She won't take damage because it won't be her ending the turn. That's a 16 for 9. And following his pitiful attack, he will shift into Nima's space. And that's over.